In the heart of the American Southwest, beneath the red dust and burning skies, lies one of the greatest mysteries of ancient history, a civilization that flourished and then vanished without a trace. They are called the Anasazi, or as they prefer to be known today, the ancestral Puebloans. Their story is carved not in books, but in the canyon walls of time. The camera glides through Arizona and New Mexico, red cliffs, deep canyons, and silent ruins that whisper of forgotten lives. Here, thousands of years ago, the Anasazi built magnificent stone cities high above the desert floor. They created multi-story structures out of sandstone and wood, carved roads through the wilderness, and aligned their buildings with the movements of the stars. At Chaco Canyon, the Anasazi constructed an astronomical masterpiece. Their great houses, like Pueblo Bonito, aligned perfectly with solstices and equinoxes. They tracked the moon, the sun, and the stars, as if the heavens were part of their blueprint. Long before telescopes, they were cosmic engineers, blending art, science, and faith into one. Corn was their lifeblood. It was more than food. It was sacred. Every harvest was a ritual. Every seed a prayer. They painted their pottery with spirals, symbols of life, of migration, of connection to the spiritual world. Their kivas, underground ceremonial chambers, were the heart of their religion, where fire and smoke connected them to the underworld and the ancestors. For centuries, the Anasazi civilization thrived. They traded turquoise for shells from the Pacific, parrots from Mexico, and copper from distant lands. Their roads stretched across hundreds of miles, connecting communities like a living web. They were not isolated. They were a networked world, centuries before the modern idea of civilization took root. But then, something changed. The skies grew darker. The rain stopped. The rivers shrank. Archaeologists discovered tree rings showing decades of drought, one of the worst in 13,000 years. Food became scarce. Villages began to empty. And as desperation spread, the Anasazi world began to unravel. Abandoned. Towers and burned villages tell another story, one of conflict. Evidence of warfare and even cannibalism appeared in the archaeological record, dark, signs of a society in crisis. Neighbors turned against each other. Fear replaced faith. The land that had sustained them for centuries had now become their enemy. One by one, the great cities, Mesa, Verde, Chaco, Cayenta, were left behind. Families carried what little they had and walked away, into the unknown. Where did they go? What forced them to leave everything behind? The answer, even today, remains one of the greatest enigmas in American history. By the year 1300, the Anasazi were gone from their homeland. The canyons fell silent. The roads faded. All that remained were ruins, ghost cities carved into stone. The wind carried their songs into the desert, as if the earth itself mourned their passing. But their story did not end. Their descendants, the Hopi, the Zuni, and other Pueblo peoples, still live in the Southwest today. They carry the traditions, the prayers, and the wisdom of the ancestral ones. For them, the Anasazi never vanished. They simply transformed. Modern archaeology has revealed the brilliance of their design. Using drones and satellite mapping, scientists have uncovered vast road networks connecting Chaco Canyon to hundreds of remote sites. These roads weren't just for travel. They were ceremonial pathways, spiritual arteries that tied the people to the cosmos. High in Colorado's cliffs, Mesa Verde still stands like a time capsule. Its rooms are silent, yet filled with echoes, pottery shards, corn cobs, and handprints that speak across centuries. Who lived here last? Who sealed these doors? Every fingerprint tells a story of love, loss, and survival. Why did the Anasazi leave? Some blame the drought. Others, internal conflict or religious upheaval. Some believe they sought a new spiritual homeland, guided by visions or celestial signs. But one thing is certain, they did not vanish in chaos. They migrated with purpose. On canyon walls, petroglyphs show spirals, animals, and strange figures. Some scholars believe these are not mere art, but messages, records, even star maps. Were they warnings, prophecies, or guides for future generations? Each carving is a code waiting to be unlocked. Today, archaeologists, historians, and native elders walk side by side, not to uncover ruins, but to reconnect with the spirit of the land. For every stone tells a story. Every ruin is a reminder that civilizations rise and fall, but their spirit endures. The sun sets once more over Chaco Canyon. Shadows stretch long, covering the ancient walls. And in that silence, you can almost hear them. The whispers of builders, farmers, dreamers. The heartbeat of the Anasazi. Their story is a mirror of our own. They mastered nature, built wonders, and reached for the stars. But when the balance broke, they fell. It's a reminder that no empire, no matter how great, can defy nature or time, yet their light still burns. In the hands of the Hopi dancers, in the prayers of the Pueblo people, in the songs of the desert wind, the Anasazi are not gone. They are the canyon, the corn, the sky itself. As the desert night falls, the stars reappear, the same stars that guided the Anasazi thousands of years ago. Their spirit still watches, still teaches, still warns, and their message echoes through time. Remember the balance between earth and sky, between man and spirit. If this story touched your soul, share it. Let the world remember the Anasazi, not as a mystery lost, but as wisdom reborn. Because history isn't just about the past. It's about who we become when we listen to it.